What up? What's up, y'all? Yo, what up, Mr. Professor? What up, Bishop Roach? How y'all doing? What up, Dominique? Boy, sparring went well tonight. I had a good workout. Dominique, it was you that got hurt today? Man, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. You didn't have my class today, did you? No, you had my class yesterday. That's right. Yeah. And tomorrow we're supposed to be doing exercises too. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. How long is your how long do you think you're gonna have to sit out of physical activity behind that knee? Dang, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. What's up, Mike Simpkins? Yeah, man, I'm pretty excited about hitting 9,000 because at least now I'm out of the 8,000s, which is where I was stuck for a really long time. Yeah, I'll figure out something for you to do, buddy. Oh yeah, man, I'm just loading up on carbs right now. I sparred tonight, so last night I was eating up on like just lean meats. Like I had a steak. You know, you eat red meat to get those hormones kicking and stuff. So I had some steak, like some chopped up steak, spinach, and mushrooms last night to prepare for sparring tonight. So now that sparring's over, I'm loading up on carbs because I have a long run tomorrow. Oh, on my days where I do my long runs, I eat up on carbs to make sure that I don't burn through any muscle mass. So I'm only burning carbs and fat. That's what allows me to maintain my low weight in a healthy fashion. Cause man, when I get in a tournament, I'm trying to dust somebody off. Like I'm legit trying to hurt somebody, bro. I got a chip on my shoulder about a lot of stuff that's going on in my life, and you know, putting some fool that's trying to take me out, putting them on their back is gonna make me feel better. I know I got knockout power too. My right hand is the meanest mug in this world, bro. I swear. I wanted to say something else, but I'm trying not to cuss. We waiting on you to see that, bro. You've been grinding. Yes, bro. Non-stop. Like, bro, I've been putting myself through torture. Through torture, bro. And people really have no clue. They just think, oh, he just boxes for fun and this, that, and the other. Like, bro, there's some parts that most people wouldn't find fun. Don't get me wrong, sparring is very fun, but at the same time, it's work. Like anybody that's got at least a year or so of training that puts on a pair of boxing gloves can potentially hurt you. So you're in a situation where you're in danger, you know? And when I try to explain that to my non-boxing people, they don't get it. What up, Rashad? Oh, I'm supposed to be making you a moderator. You've been around for a long time, Rashad. I just made you a mod. Yeah, I do not forget my people that have been here like longer than a year. You know what I'm saying? Gotta remember to give y'all just dues. What's up, Derek? Derek, hey, shout out to Derek, y'all. He's the one who requested me to go live. So I'm on here a little earlier than I would have been because he requested it. Yes. I thought it was funny that they did that because I feel like the world lets Jordan Peele just make this whole industry his playground. I mean, that man has made some very controversial movies, but they're all facts. I love Jordan Peele. And the crazy thing is the dude is a freaking comedian with genius, productional genius in him. Oh yeah. Hey bro, we getting 10K in about 2 or 3 months. I mean, I would love to do it faster, but the way my progression is going isn't working. Any advice to non-boxers who just want to stay in shape and prepared for what life throws? Oh yeah, just come join a boxing gym, do the workouts. Also keep you a regular gym membership on the side so you can get your weightlifting and your running in. And whenever you're at the boxing gym, just tell them, hey, you're not interested in becoming a fighter and you don't want to spar. You just want to stay in shape. We got people like that at my gym. They show up for the classes and stuff. And then when somebody tries to uh be a fighter, but it's just not working out. They usually just get sent back to the whole do the classes thing. I remember at one point I got sent back to regular, and y'all not gonna believe this because I've progressed a lot since then. But I remember at one point they sent me back to doing the adult classes instead of sparring and hitting the heavy bags and all that stuff. because I was not protecting myself well in the ring. Like I would just come straight forward with my head down, take a bunch of punches just so I could throw a few. So, they had to make me go all the way back to the basics and start caring a lot more about footwork and defense instead of just throwing punches. So I've been through quite a journey just to get where I am, and I'm still like ages away from where I need to be. I'm not even 1% of the way there yet. So boxing is work, bro. Work, work. As fun as it is work. The sad reality is a lot of the time it's only fun when you're dominant in sparring. If somebody's beating you up, it's not fun at all. I don't like to lose. How was last night? What did I do last night? Went to food. Um, Technically, because I dropped them, and my coach that was running the sparring was counting, and the kid ended up, not getting up in time, and when he did get up, he was like he hit me in the eye, and he didn't want to continue the round. So I mean, I guess that's considered a knockout. Matter of fact, I've knocked out a couple of beginners when I was a beginner too, but that was a situation where I shouldn't have. I lost my temper. So instead of working on what I was supposed to be working on that day, I kind of just rushed the guy because he hit me really hard and it hurt. So I rushed him and then he dropped. Yeah. As far as like putting somebody out like their sleep, nah. That's extremely hard to do with headgear and 16-ounce gloves. I have made people buckle though with the headgear on. So like say it was an actual fight. The moment that person I'm fighting buckles, I'm jumping on him. I'm attacking him. I'm trying to put him down. You know what I mean? You gotta have that killer instinct. So I just have to be thrown in that situation to where I have to, you know, go for the kill at all. Like tuck your chin, but always look straight ahead. So as uncomfortable as it is, it's the best way to protect yourself. You're supposed to make yourself as small and as skinny as you possibly can in that ring. And a lot of people don't get that. The jab does not work if you're squared up with somebody because it has just the same amount of range as the right hand. And the right hand is supposed to be set up by the jab, or vice versa if you're a southpaw. Yeah, this whole presidential election is a freaking mess. To be honest with you guys, but I think Biden is gonna beat Trump. I finally finished my iOS 14 update. What's up, Miles? Yeah, I think he's gonna get it, and then he's got some issues. So 9 times out of 10, Kamala Harris is gonna have to step in office. I spar often just to stay sharp. Every so often, I throw my shoulder when throwing overhands. What is this? Man, them overhands, like a creak in the I understand that. My left shoulder gets really tight when I overuse the jab, big time. I freaking hate it, but it's something that just doesn't go away. I can't stand it. I really can't. Taxes gonna be raised. Yeah, I know. I don't want the taxes to raise. Dude talking about we no longer have the wealthiest upper class. Like, okay, I don't care about that. I'm just happy that poor people were able to treat themselves. Poor people survived cancer. That's a big deal to me, not this money. What's up, bro? Smoking such strong, watching this live. You got the right idea in mind, man, because that's gonna generate some good conversation. I bet money. Yeah, I know it's that update's probably raw. But yeah, man, like I'm not comfortable with the fact that me, along with everybody that's currently on this live, is probably smarter than our presidential candidates. That's not okay. That's not okay. What about the guy who spit on the girl? Man, if y'all can just push that video out and it says many people as you can and make it go viral, bro, I will fight that guy. I will offer that man some money to step in the ring with me, and I'm going to beat the brakes off of him. Man, some idiot got on the video talking about he probably would have spit on you too. I'm sorry, that coward wouldn't go and spit on no man. And if he would have, which I honestly said in the video, I said, "You spit on me, you'll lose your ability to spit." Like, bro, I'm in the hurt business, bro. I know exactly what I'm doing when I need to put hands on somebody, and people just don't get it, bro. Everybody wants to be so quick to share their opinion on a video just because they see that the man's got a few subscribers. I'm not even on 10K yet, so why are people already trolling me? You know what I'm saying? Did you hear about the person that was locked in a room in the dark ever since March? I did not hear about that, but that sounds depressing as hell. I live in DC. I see that nigga Trump, you getting his ass out of office. Yeah. What's up, Fear XZ? I honestly, I don't see, I definitely don't see Trump winning this one. Luckily, like, so as much as I hate to admit it, it's better that we ended up with Trump as opposed to Hillary because Hillary's dangerous. If Hillary would have been in office, we would have been had those chips injected into our arms. And those vaccines for COVID would have been mandated. So it's a good thing that Hillary wasn't in office because it was her plan in the first place. She's the one who cut the deal with Bill Gates. Yeah, he's not going to win. I'm just hoping that Joe Biden isn't going to try to finish the work of Hillary and do some foul shit to everybody. But then again, I don't know if that man would even remember what to do or how to follow through with those type of plans, which are very maniacal. Like they're basically what they're gonna do is the suffocation method, which is where you basically make them need something so bad, and that the only way they can get it is by getting that chip implanted into them. What's up, the gaming rhino? Can you imagine that though? Like something detrimental to you being a requirement. You can't have any of the stuff you need unless you get it. Those chips will have a self-destruct in them. So basically, if they can't catch a criminal, the clock is ticking. Like, hey, if you don't turn yourself in this period of time, we're hitting self-destruct on you. That's crazy, bro. And they're gonna try to say that that it's not the case, but it is. Yeah, I don't think Trump has COVID either. Because the fact that a 70-plus-year-old man is saying, "Don't be afraid of it. I feel stronger than ever." After a couple days, man, get the hell out of here. Like, bro, as strong and as tough as I am, I struggled with the swine flu when I was in high school. So you're not fixing to tell me that Trump's old ass can deal with COVID-19, which is like the swine flu on steroids. I think there's some fallacies to COVID, but I don't think it's 100% fake. It's definitely not 100% fake. The disease, the virus exists. It's just I think that there's a narrative behind it, and I think it was also manufactured by men. Is human manufactured. I know this girl who said if Trump don't get picked, she gonna move out the country. Well, that's just because Joe Biden is a pedophile, and people are uncomfortable with a pedophile, being in office. But what they're not realizing is that that pedophile is not going to have any power. He's just the face. Yes, indeed. Population control. And the kicker is they'll never admit it. They'll do it right in front of us, but they'll never admit that they're doing it right in front of us. What up, 24 karat magic moon? I responded to your comment on my video earlier too, by the way, 24 karat. You know, I'm honestly thankful though that things turned out like regardless of how this election goes, I'm glad that things turned out the way they did initially because Hillary Clinton was the worst thing for this country. Like straight up, that tramp is evil. She's evil. Trump not with them, and it's a problem. Yeah. I honestly think they're gonna kill Trump because he's stubborn and he doesn't like being told what to do. So the elites are not getting their way from Trump. So even though he's very narcissistic and he's a fucking bigot, he's still he's still got the balls to like kind of stand up to Hollywood and all that. But at the same time, he's still no good for this country. A man-made thing called COVID-19 kills so many people. Exactly. He out of here. Big facts. They're outside my apartment protesting right now. But I definitely think that Hillary was much worse than Trump. Because when you think about it, yeah, like Trump did some dumb stuff, but he didn't destroy the entire planet, and I think that's what Hillary would have done. People don't know how terrible that woman is. She has no good in her. I feel like some of these bots are hired by YouTube. Always show up. People have been trying to kill Trump, but they got caught though. Yeah, big time. They're gonna fake kill Trump outside your house, lock the door. No, I'm good. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not too much worried about it. Trump was the best choice, which says a lot. Exactly. When you think about Biden, Trump, and Hillary, it's like you got pedophile, and then you got pedophile slash mass murderer, which is Hillary, and then you got a bigot. I'm sorry, but I'm choosing the racist guy that doesn't even know he's a racist over the guy that's messing around with kids. I just got done eating, but I'll probably get me like another snack or something. By the way, what's up, Black Money? Obama need to be picky. Unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen. There was actually a point in time where if a president could keep getting reelected, they just stayed president. But they'll never do that again. Like Obama made it through 2 terms without a single assassination attempt. And I promise you, when Obama was in office, I honestly feel like it was a little bit more of a comfortable time. These race wars and propaganda and all this crap that's been going on, like this is all happening during Trump's era, and nobody cares. Like nobody's bothered by it. And for somebody like me who looks into these things this way, it's like how? How are you guys comfortable with this? Crazy thing is, they know who going to win. Yeah, they know 10 years before the elections. So 10 years ago, Obama already knew he was going to be president. Until Trump came. Yeah, because it's like the energy you give off is the energy you're going to get given back. So like them asking Trump to denounce the people that he encouraged in the first place, it doesn't work. Obama was smooth, but I don't like him. Didn't like him. Obama did a whole lot of BS. I mean, yeah, he did some BS, but at the same time, I wasn't uncomfortable. And in times like these, where everybody makes me uncomfortable, I'm a little bit thankful that I got that one moment of being comfortable in this God forbidden country. Like for a small amount of my life, I got to feel comfortable. Obama wasn't shouting crazy obscenities all the time. He wasn't making threats. He wasn't trigger happy with the drones or the bombs. He hit the target and kept it moving. Y'all saw what Donald Trump did with that drone, y'all. I know you guys saw it. He hit everything moving. Everything moving. It was almost like the dude was playing Call of Duty. The times we live in are unavoidable. Yeah, you're right. We had 6 black presidents before him. I definitely didn't know that. You're going to have to educate me, brother. It started from George Floyd. No, it started a long time before that. It's just that that was one of those things where it was like, nah, like, bro, now y'all got to pay. Like, we just watched y'all slowly kill this man. Damon Link says Trump was a slap to the face of black people, big time. What up, Supreme Master? And so honestly, Obama has a gift of gab. So with the gift of gab, you make people feel comfortable. That comes along with it. Donald Trump doesn't have that gift. So he just starts saying whatever comes to his mind and it influences the wrong people. Obama had a way of sailing through his presidency without making people feel empowered to do the wrong thing. Trump has got a bunch of people, I mean legions of people, feeling it's okay to burn crosses in people's yards again, hang people from trees because that's happened ever since George Floyd died. He's encouraged crooked racist cops to come out and start killing people. He's got to own that. When you're saying make a country great again that's known nothing in the past but genocide and murder and raping and pillaging innocent people, and you call that a time like that great and tell people let's make things great like that again, you're inviting some negative energy. Like it's almost like he thinks we're animals that are meant to be hunted. Obama couldn't have the chance to do what he does. He would have been X'd out. Yeah. I agree with that, Rashad. Obama was okay. He wasn't like the biggest liberation in the world, but when you think about it, the president doesn't ever have any real power. The Senate does. The president is just able to veto whatever they come up with, however many times he feels he needs to, and eventually it'll get to a certain point where that's no longer an option for him. The president is literally the speaker of the House. Senate makes the decisions, and the president has to take the slack for it. Now, whenever it comes to wars, yes, the president is a general. They just have a certain way of allowing presidents to be general without actually having to go overseas and fight in wars. So now the general has drones. They keep in touch with all their soldiers and tell them what needs to be done next and all that stuff. So whenever Obama said he was responsible for those bodies he caught, he's responsible for them. Obama put some people out with those drones, but he got the right people. What up, LaJalen Overton? Imagine having to deal with the KKK. Yeah, like I'm too temperamental for that. Like I don't care how many of you are outside of my house burning your crazy crosses. I'm going to kill one of them, even if I get myself killed in the process. You're not going to threaten the well-being of my family, and you're definitely not going to threaten my kid without feeling me from it. So, make America great again. Damn, I never looked at it like that. Yeah, that came from the key saying in modern times, America's not great. But the thing is, though, sometimes I feel like they feel the need to take us out because we act too free. Even though they say it's a free country, black people just act a little too free. And you know, they're not necessarily ready for us to be that free yet. So they shoot us in the back when we're handcuffed. I feel that Trump ain't so bad for real. Like, so here's the thing. Is Trump as bad as Hillary? No, he's not. Is Trump bad? Yes. For one, he's a narcissist. He cares about himself more than any 10,000 people. Y'all know what he did when he caught COVID. He knew about it before the announcement, but he still went to all these places. He met with donors, like his funders that funded his campaign, and some of them are in their 70s. Well, you know that people in their 70s are high risk with COVID. Why would you go near them if you tested positive? You know, he talking about making America great again. What good did he do to us? Just one all blacks dead. Makes no sense. Yeah. Trump is not Congress. I don't know why I find this agreement and disagreement so funny. Yeah. Like it just when it comes down to it, we have what we know and we have what we speculate. So we know whenever he finally signed that bill or whatever to get all the illegals sent back to Mexico, and all those kids were separated from their parents, and you saw a few kids that looked like they were in cages. I'm not sure how true that is. All I know is that they had limited resources and they weren't treated the best they could have been treated. We know that happened. From that, we speculate that he's racist and he's a bigot. Now, just because we're speculating on something doesn't mean it's not true. 9 times out of 10, we're right about the man being a racist. But we have to admit that it's only speculation. Because did he denounce, like in 2016 and 2017, Did he denounce white supremacy and all that? Yeah, he did. But he also had a hard time denouncing them in that debate. So what he is and isn't, and what he's thinking and not thinking, is all speculation. But at the end of the day, we can still ride with the facts. He's done some foul stuff to blacks and Hispanics, and he said some foul stuff to and about blacks and Hispanics. So the narrative is likely to be that the man is a racist. So can I prove that he's that bad? Not really. But at the same time, when you know, you know. Just like people couldn't prove that Hillary was a mass murderer and a rapist. We couldn't prove that before. It took some weirdo that was openly a pedophile getting caught and them going through the man's laptop and finding all the emails between him and Hillary for us to figure out how dirty Hillary was. And Trump kept bringing up the FBI investigation, but never actually gave detail on what it was. And we kept saying, he's just talking, yada, yada, because she would have been arrested already. And then it turns out that the woman was actually foul. Because all the shit people did to blacks, but people know they are chosen. So since you are a teacher, do you do online classes as well? Yeah, I have to do them at the same time as my classes that are in person. If he know blacks help a lot of white people, but he want us dead, crazy BS. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, there's good and bad everywhere, but the easiest way to start a racial war, or to force political jargon, is to pick at the race that's already been oppressed, which are black people. Because everybody already knows millennials are not taking no BS. It's just not happening. This generation we have right now, nobody's going to stand for any discrimination or injustice. So they know they can easily get us out in the streets protesting. Do we have to be violent during our protests? No, not at all. All they need is for us to be out there, and they can switch the narrative to whatever they want. But if we're out there, they can choose to do whatever they want to us. Being for my people don't make me racist, as so for Trump, can't expect white people to care. So that's where you're wrong, bro. That's where you're wrong. Because I watched a video compilation the other day of all the times where black people may have seen a white person getting mugged and they jump in to help that white person that's getting mugged. Or a white pregnant woman, her water breaks. Black man puts her in a car in his car and takes her to the hospital. There's been black people that have given their lives for white people. So yeah, I mean, we can't expect y'all to care, but it is wrong for you not to care. Because at the end of the day, some racists made up this shit talking about, oh, different races. He's black, so he's a different race. No, we're the fucking human race. That's what we are. Skin tone does not change the fact that we're all human. Skin tone does not change the fact that we all have our own unique personalities. Skin tone does not change the fact that we all have good and bad in us. We just decide to choose which one we want to go with and which path or direction we want to walk in. We are all the same. Skin color cannot make you that different from me. It can't. So yes, if you see somebody with my skin color being killed unjustly, you should care. Racial empathy doesn't exist. Human empathy does. So as a human being, it should bother you that another human being is being killed for no reason, because you're human too. So when you say can't expect white people to care, you're wrong. That should be a standard, my guy. Straight up. What up, K Muhammad? We got all this hate because of how somebody was born. I didn't join a cult, commit a bunch of crimes, and then paint my skin black. I was born black. Why is that so hard for people to understand? And the fact that we're supposed to be these crazy, evil people, but you've never heard of a legion of black people walking into prominent rich white neighborhoods and dragging them out of their homes, killing them, and taking all their belongings. You've never heard of that. But we've definitely heard of white people coming to a whole entire country and killing everybody in that country, then going to another country, kidnapping a whole different ethnicity, bringing them to this country to build it, while beating and raping them on a regular basis. So at the end of the day, yeah, it's wrong. We do expect y'all to care. We expect y'all to be better. Because black people have proven that we're better people than that. We're not trying to enslave anybody. We're not whipping anybody. We're not burning crosses in people's yards. We're not hanging people from trees. We're not shooting up schools. We're not shooting up the Vegas Strip. We're not shooting up black churches. Yet we're the ones that get killed and shot up while unarmed, suffocated to death while handcuffed. But you shouldn't care? Come on, y'all. And every time I do a live like this, I lose subscribers. I don't care. That means the right people are leaving. Because at the end of the day, I care about human beings. I'm a humanitarian. Am I pro-black? Yes, I'm pro-black. But having to be a pro-black activist wouldn't even be a thing if racism didn't exist. I'm a humanitarian first. My white auntie is a mother figure to me. Think about that. My cousins that I'm closest to have a black father and a white mother. They're mixed. I don't know what it feels like to be racist. Some of my best friends are white. The people I talk to the most at my job are white. But I mean, at the same time, I really can't expect people to empathize with my train of thought, just for the simple fact that I spend a lot of time in two environments where dealing with other races and getting along with other races is king. That's being a teacher. You're working with every type of race there is. I've got Asian coworkers, Indian coworkers, Arabic coworkers, black coworkers, white coworkers, Hispanic coworkers, everything. In a boxing gym, there's Asians at my boxing gym. There's an Arabic, or I think he's hijabi. Um, there's black people, of course. It's mainly made up of Hispanics, and we have a lot of white people in my boxing gym. We're all brothers and sisters. We all get along. We all help each other. We watch big fights together and eat together. If somebody that's not with us challenges us in any way, regardless of the race of that person or the ethnic background of that person, we stand behind each other. That's all you got to do. Be a humanitarian. Be a humanitarian. No. I'm not saying that white folks don't care, bro. Not at all, Rashad. What I'm like, I know there's a lot of white people that do care because I'm friends with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, can they really just 100% relate to my struggle? Okay, you just got done saying with that. So yeah, they can't relate to certain things in life, but they do care. And I have white friends that really wish they could help. Really wish they knew what it felt like for us so that they can offer some sort of comfort or empathy. That exists. That definitely exists. Our problem is we don't look at what's right in front of our faces sometimes. I've been told I went to a PWI for college. I've been told by a track and field teammate, "Oh, Nick, you're one of the good ones." I said, "What does that mean?" This young lady literally told me it was me, her, and another white girl just sitting down after practice. She said, "There's black people and there's niggers. You're a black person." And then literally pointed out a couple girls that were on the track team that she didn't too much get along with. And she was like, "Those two right there, they're niggers." She said this to my face. I happen to know those two girls she was talking about personally. Good people. Good people. They just didn't get along with her. I can tell you I didn't talk to that girl anymore. It's not even just from being judged. It's also the way you're raised. Like, some of these people listen to those crazy racist stories that their grandparents tell, and it's amazing to them. As you know, most Western movies, the cowboys are the good guys and the Indians are the bad guys. Yet the cowboys are the ones that came to America and killed all the Native Americans and took their land. But the cowboys are depicted as the good guys in all these cowboys and Indian movies. Come on now. You can't empathize if you can't relate. True that. That's facts. Hey, it's all good. At the end of the day, we're all in a stimulation anyway, or a simulation anyway. Planet we live on is simulated. Crazy thing is there's a lot of things that live here on planet Earth that did not come from planet Earth. Just what I mean, bro. That story right there. Yeah. Without that gunpowder they stole from the Chinese, they would not have won. Yeah. And what scares me the most is there's other countries that look at us like we're sadists. There's other countries that look at Americans like you guys are some evil people. And for the longest, I never understood like, hey, why are American citizens in that category? Why is it that we're put in the same spectrum as politicians? And it's because we pick a politician every year. We go vote for these people, bruh. Yes, I check my Facebook messages. But have y'all ever thought about that? We vote for these politicians every year, all down the ballot. But we don't want to take any accountability for the things that they do when they get in office and they start making decisions for the rest of the country. Other countries think we're evil because we go start wars with them and take their resources. Okay, big bet, Brandon. Got two of my moderators in here at the same time, though. Hey, somebody's missing, man. If I could get Brandon G and Rashad London in here at the same time as Murder Man, that would be amazing. That for that pure OG talk. I feel like a lot of the time, feel like I make people uncomfortable with some of this stuff sometimes. But I'm at the end of the day, when you have a platform of any size, I mean, there should be some sort of education input into it. So That's what I'm trying to do. Tea spilling of no sort. I'm just giving facts. It's not gossip. It's just us talking about the well-being of this country. And right now, we're not making decisions that aid that whatsoever because we're so vindictive. We're so greedy. We're so ambitious. And me personally, I would say ambition is a good thing, but not when it's aimed in the wrong direction. No, they make us think we vote, bro. Oh yeah, electoral college is the ones that really make the decisions. But what I'm saying is, us American citizens make it very clear when we like one candidate better than another. Truman Show in real life, people better wake up. Yeah. What did the prophet say? Oh, you already know what they said. I'll admit I lost faith in America after the Bush Gore election. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, they really had people thinking that Al Gore was evil. Like, people were so scared of Al Gore. But look what happened with Hurricane Katrina. Crazy. Yeah, I got to get a little bit further than that, though, Gabriel. I'm working on it, man. Everyone screams, "Go vote!" Gore wins the popular and still loses. Yep, because Bush won that electoral college vote. Same thing with Hillary and Trump. Hillary won the popular vote, but electoral college wanted Trump. But in that case, I can say that the electoral college made the right decision because Hillary was going to kill us all. That woman is obsessed with adrenochrome. Who was Hurricane? What? Hurricane Katrina happened in New Orleans. Do you still stream on Twitch? Every now and then, man, it's hard to get people on Twitch. Like that, like those streams get no support whatsoever. Do you remember training day when he said, "I run this shit, you just live here"? Exactly. He was definitely quoting a higher power when he made that statement. I mean, I know I should interpret it as in, oh, I get it. It's like when you just read it, it's like, oh, I like. Be careful with the propaganda though, because it pops up a lot, guys. Like very divisive. And the fact that a lot of people still don't believe in political propaganda is funny. So it's like you really don't believe that news stations that are either left, far right, anything but libertarian. Those news stations, you don't think that represents their wing? Come on now. Who do you think pays these people's bills? Why do you think that these people that get on the news and talk about current events make half a million to $1 million a year? The reason they're paid ridiculous amounts of money to say these things. Build up the character of the candidate they want to win and completely assassinate the character of whatever candidate they do not like. But y'all don't hear me though. I just don't want to be a smart mother by myself. What it boils down to. Where did I put my phone? There's no way I just left my phone somewhere. I think I lost my phone inside my house. So y'all just gonna watch me bulk up on carbs all night? Wow, I left my phone in the room this long. Oh, shoot.
She like me cause I drive for the cash. Don't even care what it's at. I rob a bitches to fill up the bag. I'm trying to get more than I have. Whoa, major deal, but I still stay home. I'm on my hustle, I'm out of my cold. Rips in the keys up like I'm broke. If Coco come on the first one to go. Brand new girl, she divine. I keep my exes in mind. It's tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe, you know how that goes. I'm gonna take most to get to the dough.
I'm cold, bro. Dang, did I lose connection or something? No? I mean, y'all are all still on here. This is crazy. And I'm like, somebody say something just for my sanity, so I know I'm not going crazy. Conversations never stop cold turkey like this. Maybe my internet's tripping and not receiving the updates. Dang it. Chat disconnected. Trying to reconnect to the internet, but it's acting stupid, bro. Like, what the hell? I started speaking too real again, and now they're trying to shut me up. Hey, y'all still there? I think the chat disconnected, guys. Says I still had the same amount of participants. Yo. Okay, so I see y'all. Okay, bet. Yeah, they was doing some dumb stuff, man. Like I could not, like, bro, they disconnected me from the chat, so I couldn't see the comments or nothing. I'm glad y'all are all still here though. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, bro, this upset me a little bit for a minute. I'm like, why can't I see the comments? This is my stream. For a minute, I thought I thought YouTube was trying to shut me up because I started being a little too real again. You know how that goes. Cause wow, it just disconnected again. Oh my god. What the heck, bro? YouTube could not let me be great tonight. They just couldn't. Gotta be kidding me.